not a drop that from our cups we throw, for earth to drink of but may steal below, to quench the fire of anguish in some eye. They're hidden far beneath and long ago.
Here are few drops I pour onto the ground, that precious drink of our wisdom profound. It through the soil trickles and seeps, and to your thirsty lips the way it found.
As then the tulip for her wonted sup of heavenly vintage lifts her chalice up, do you, twin offspring of the soil, till heaven to earth invert you like an empty cup?
Like tulips in the spring your cups lift up, and with the tulip-cheeked companions sup.
With joy your wine, or ere this azure wheel with some unlooked for blast upset your cup.
Do you within your little hour of grace the waving cypress in your arms enlace?
Before the mother
Back into her arms, fold and dissolve you in a last embrace.
rend the veil of sorrow shrouding thy face, and
Shear the cloth of grief, sidling chase.
feast on her lips wine and verse, drain life's bank,
Ere earth enfold thee in her breast embrace. And if the wine you drink, the lip you press, and in the nothing all things end in yes.
then fancy while thou art but what thou shalt be.
Nothing, thou shalt not be.
Pretend you're dead, gone sitting on a star,
And regretting there an empty memoir.
if only I might live it all again. Well, you're alive, so smile,
Because you are.
so when the angel of the darker drink at last shall find you by the river brink, and offering his cup invite your soul forth to your lips to quaff, you shall not shrink.
I as almost one day self-surrender, when the angel knocks to take me under.
What will remain are my written quatrains,
For all those who come to be to ponder.
I fear not to pay the debt lent from death, as here I'd not be if not for the breath
Extinguished in those who lived before.
receive my future's deed,
And none the
and fear not lest existence closing your account and mine should know the like no more. The eternal Saki from that bowl has poured millions of bubbles like us and will pour. We are as beings of the everlasting light dream, as products time and time again by its means of the eternal return as bubbles blown and burst, though frames of time that quench life's thirst. Sometime it needed to learn everything for, and now well knows how these bubbles to pour, of existence in some like universe, as those that wrote your poem and mine every verse.
Yet worry you that this cosmos is the last, that the likes of us will become the past. Space wandering whither whence we went, after the last of us her life has spent.
The eternal Saki has formed trillions of bubbles like ours for air, the comings and passings of which it ever emits to immerse in the universal bubbles blown and burst.
So fear not that a debit close your account and mine, knowing the like no more. The eternal source from its pot has poured zillions of bubbles like ours and will pour.
What though the sky with its blue canopy doth close us in so that we cannot see? In the eternal cupbearer's wine, methinks there float a myriad bubbles like to me.
So as thus thou lives on yester's credit line, in nowhere's midst, now in this life of thine, as of its bowl our cup of brew is mixed into the state of being that's called mine.
Behind the veil being that which e'er thrives, the eternal is, has ever been alive. For that which hath no onset cannot die, nor a point from which to have any guide.
The eternal Saki from its endless store has poured a trillion worlds and will pour more. Each bubble in the cosmic brew may burst, but new ones rise as countless ones before.
Behind the veil being that it survives, the eternal is, has always been alive. What has no onset cannot truly die, nor need a cause from which its work derives.
Like seasons cycling through their ancient round, spring rises from where winter chilled the ground. Summer blazes, autumn gilds its days, till winter silence makes its frozen sound.
So fear not that our ledger soon must close, when this brief cosmic spring has lost its rose. The eternal cycle from its pot has poured vast worlds like ours, and evermore it flows. When you and I behind the veil are past, oh, but the long, long while the world shall last. Which of our coming and departure heeds as much as ocean of a pebble cast?
The raindrop falls and returns to the sea. Dust floats to earth and merges with the leaf. Lives come and go in time, what's denoted now spark and fly, they've no eternity.
that wept when severed from the sea. But the sea smiled, for I am all, said he.
The truth is all, nothing exists beside that one point circling apes plurality.
Thy nature's woven of breath and fancy's art. Accept what fate bestows with peaceful heart.
Sit with the wise and learn that I and thou are dust and spark and gale from all apart.
As living pearls we're strung out right and left, lovely and beautiful on the earth's breast.
Her bosom heaves as one by one we're cleft. 1,000 truths die until none are left.
The nightingale drunk on the rose's breath impales itself on thorns that promise death.
Its crimson lifeblood feeds the fading bloom,
Reviving beauty with its final breath. One moment in annihilation's waste, one moment of the well of life to taste. The stars are setting and the caravan draws to the dawn of nothing. Oh, make haste.
morning springs thee over the wasteland's brink, and on time's sand you the oasis drink. Life's strange caravan through the desert winds, back toward nothing. Drink for the stars sing.
Oh, unenlightened race of humankind,
Ye are a nothing, built on empty wind.
yea, a mere nothing,
Hovering in the abyss, a void before you and a void behind.
life's hardships are oft softened by beauty.
Its weaknesses are strengthened by the truth.
Such when roses blossom as realization's beauty itself blooms from the well of truth. Would you that spangle of existence spend about the secret, quick about it, friend? A hair perhaps divides the false from true, and upon what prithee may life depend?
Forget about the blame and also the fame. The great wheel's not designed in any name. Since with no beginning it ne'er became, thus no life through you, it's e'er the same.
Would you your sparkle of existence spend beyond the vacuum, quick about it, friend? A hair perhaps divides the false from true, and upon what prithee does all depend? The pulses born from emptiness are slight, thus elemental particles, despite their power, reveal the bounds and limits vacuum's force can bring to light.
A hair perhaps divides the false and true. Yes, and a single alif were the clue.
Could you but find it to the treasure house, and peradventure to the master too.
The causeless alif. My spirit to the causeless was near blind. Quoth I, if the beginning you could find, the alif of word, phrase, and universe, thou needs not the alphabet, all's been mined.
The simple hair divides the false and true.
Yes, and the single alif is the clue.
As quantum field to nature's treasure vault, though not to some grand master's mystic brew.
How wondrous this, how mysterious that. There's nowhere else to look for life's impact.
We must experience the wonder and mystery of life in every single act.
In every single act. In every single act.
Whose secret presence through creation's veins, running quicksilver like eludes your pains, taking all shapes from Ma to Mahi, and they change and perish all, but he remains.
World does not pass by, you pass through it. Clear your being so the treasure may arrive. The spirit sparkles of a different light. The gemstones are of a different mind.
From the moon to the fish, 'tis best all other blessings to forego. For wine that charming Turkey maids bestow, calendars' raptures pass all things that are.
From moon on high down into fish below.
The best of all that is below the moon and above the fish is beauty's commune.
In her wine poured and sipped, all else forgone. From Ma to Mahi, raptured noon to noon.
The greatest gift twixt heaven's silver moon and ocean depths where silent fishes swoon.
Is beauty's feast, her wine all else outshines. From dawn to dusk, from blazing noon to noon.
Oh, sweet almond-eyed fortune of love's glow, our life streams flow toward the great below. In fate's clutch back into dust we must go. So let us liquefy long life's plateau. Oh, sweet almond-eyed vision of delight, our life streams hasten toward the endless night. In Quantum field quicksilver, quantum field's presence through transient veins, running quicksilver like fuels our gains, taking all the temporary shapes as they change and perish all, but it remains. No matter if it is a causeless field, a substance or possibilities yield. Since ungoverned, all things must thus become, sometime, whether good or bad, of its wield. No matter if it lacks a primal cause, or stands a substance or potential's laws. Ungoverned, all must manifest in time, both fair and foul from its eternal jaws. Instruments detect what senses can't mine, throughout the electromagnetic climb of fields and molecules, past smell and sight, and of stars far away and back in time.
Since the quantum fields are everywhere, the elementaries like kings can move to any place in the realms of the fields, as in a wrap. Only the quantum
each level of organization of temporaries in the universe, new capabilities become available, and so they take on a life of their own. Outputs must have inputs, they in turning, becoming inputs to more fates churning. In that sense, all is writ on every path as in ours. So what must be will there spring. Effects must have their causes, ever turning to causes new as future paths are burning. In this way all is written, every road as in our lives. What must be keeps returning. A moment guessed, then back behind the fold, immersed of darkness round the drama rolled, which for the pastime of eternity he doth himself contrive and act, behold.
outputs must have inputs, they in turning, becoming inputs to more fates churning.
In that sense, all is writ on every path as in ours. So what must be will there spring.
Effects must have their causes, ever turning to causes new as future was to be. By pen unheeding bliss or misery.
Yea, writ upon the tablet once for all.
To murmur or resist is vanity.